we're gonna play or talk about, sorry, One Punch Man World, and again, more update news. I'm just gonna keep feeding you guys update news and whatnot, just so you guys can be as informed as you can be about the current situation, and it's also a pretty decent video idea. So, of course, we've talked about the new update that is rumored to happen, and in fact, it's been confirmed, obviously. If you guys didn't watch my last video, I was gonna say I was gonna make a video on this. But speaking of my last video, I just instantly lost my second place in Maelstrom and dropped back down to fourth, but that's fine. So, this video is about basically the announcement that Stanner made, and if you don't know who Stanner is, he is a staff member in the One Punch Man World Discord server. If you aren't in the server already, you can go ahead and join that. It's in the game link. Probably not going to link it in the description, but you can find it on the one, if you Google it, in the One Punch Man World YouTube channels, links, etc. So basically says, hi, we know everyone has been waiting to hear more news from us about the game. After discussing with the team, we got the go-ahead to share some news. We are currently working on a new game mode that will have different combat feel and character usage. So that's basically what it might be about. We can't share more details yet, but we are ready to talk more about the update. We'll let you all know. Thanks for staying engaged here. Heard your feedback, and we're looking forward to sharing more news in the future. Also, a reminder to follow the rules of the server and wait for an update. Thanks again. So, yeah, basically, they got the go-ahead to also announce it, and they also basically dropped a couple more details. So, as you know, the C server, which is different from the One Punch Man World server, the one that I'm currently in, this server basically gets their announcements early. So we had our announcements about this way before we did. We got codes, and the content can be updated. So we're gonna wait for February, right? And of course, Chinese New Year holiday. So the developers are on break right now. So yeah, there's that. And also, basically, they have, of course, less of a, I guess, restraint when they can announce stuff. So we actually get the C news first, which is what I talked about. But we're getting more details now with the NA Discord server. So there is that. And something a little bit off topic is actually the One Punch Man World's what's it called, anniversary today. Kind of. I mean, it's a leap year, right? So we leaped a couple days or whatever. But the game has been out for 365 days. But not a complete year yet. It's going to be a year, maybe by the time this video comes out. But that's going to be a whole year of One Punch Man World. And only like 0 content updates, so you know, that's great. But you know, it's cool, and I actually think that's really nice. We got a whole last year of One Punch Man World. Loki was kind of filled with nothing though, but yeah. So yeah, there's that, right? Now carrying on with of course the main thing. Basically, we're talking about it says, where does it say? It says a game mode that will have a different combat feel and character usage. So character usage, this could mean multiple things. This could be like, because they just said basically using characters differently, right? Not just that, maybe the traditional battle we always have, where let's just do a commission real quick. You just run in with a squad of 4, and you just absolutely mollywop the boss and just frickin' destroy him, and then you know, go back to the lobby like a regular commission. Maybe it's like you gotta swap characters. That would be really, really cool. Where basically you gotta change characters mid-fight, or have a whole squad out and you can change control of which character you want to play as. So for example, I could switch to Stinger right now, or something like that. That would be really, really sick. Now if that could happen, that'd be awesome. But I don't know. They probably might do something like hot battle, and when your character is low, they make the boss really OP, and when your character is low, you just swap out to whatever character you zone. That would be really cool. I think that would be a cool game mode. But it's not going to be multiplayer. I don't think it's going to be a multiplayer game mode. I really do hope so, because we definitely need more multiplayer aspects. But I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a full-on single player farmable mode maybe similar to Simulations, Hot Battles, or maybe even Abyssal. So that's what you guys can probably kind of think of it as. And I think it's actually going to be a pretty cool update. But again, they said it was going to be really big, almost game reviving. Because basically, this funny story, there was this dude in the server, the NA server, who was just kind of like a little weird. Obviously putting some questionable pictures inside the server, right? So he didn't get banned for the longest time because like the game was inactive, right? So like it's just a small little tiny community here. We can tolerate the dude, and he's kind of funny. So now that guy got banned, and he was gonna get unbanned, but the developers or the staff literally said they can't unban him. They're gonna hang on to it because they want their community to be filtered because they believe more people are gonna come in, and they don't want to scare him away. That's what I got from that situation. So does that really reflect on like how optimistic they are about the update? Do they think that the update's gonna bring in a lot of players? And if so, can this be a new battle mode, right? But I think this is gonna expand the horizon for more potential updates. So once this rolls in, that's gonna basically like have a signal of the gears going for the developers again. Once we release the battle mode, then we'll get CJ, baby. Sorry, you've heard this whole shebang from me all the way back in April, but yeah, I think what's gonna happen is the game mode comes out, and of course they're just trying to get more of a complete game. I think that's what it is for CN, of course, because basically the game is a little bare bones, and they want to add a little bit more flesh and meat and bone to that before they expand on the story. They want to get a good base game first, then release in CN. See how CN loves the game, and then they're like, we're gonna release it in story mode. And CN's gonna be like, really, that soon? And of course, we've been waiting a whole ass year for this. But yeah, I think that's how they're gonna really play it out. Is they're gonna get some new players, and they're basically just trying to advance their game with the battle mode. It's just a step in the right direction to improve on this game. And again, like I said, some feedback, dude, more multiplayer. We want us to like talk with the community, go on Discord calls, go through dungeons, just grind them the entire day, all sorts of stuff like that. Maybe like explore the world, not just be very isolated here with our only multiplayer being the leaderboards and team commissions, which nobody is doing right now, and I don't think I've seen anybody doing a team commission for the past week now, ever since I've checked in. But yeah, that's what we could get. We really do need to have a better update schedule and more game modes to really make the game better. But yeah, that was my news report. A new announcement by Stanner, and it gives us a little more details, a new combat feel and character usage. So it's not just going to be a disaster simulation like we thought Disaster Simulation 3. It's probably going to be its new thing. Now, this could be, I'm speculating here, but it could be in many rooms. The command room, could be in a new room altogether, but they haven't used the command room that much. So maybe there'll be prophecy, emergency measures. Nah, this is just the prediction thing. But maybe there can be a brand new sort of mode in here. We never know. Like we have this talkable characters here, but there's nothing really in this room. Could have something really cool. Maybe a new boss that can only be fought with other players. But I definitely do believe it might be a swap characters mode, which I'd love to see. And it won't be hard to make. You just go see the swap characters, and that would be the key binding in a battle, right? So yeah, that's what I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.